After 12 days of ongoing warfare, the conflict ended. Having faced two adversaries at once, Iran then turned to brief China on the situation and put forward an important expectation. So, what information did Iran share with China during this exchange? And where will the situation in the Middle East head next? Hello everyone, I'm Kwan. Welcome to Global Overview. The 12-day artillery sound has finally subsided. On June 24th, Iranian President Pezeshkian addressed the nation, announcing the war's end and calling for immediate national reconstruction. He emphasized Israel provoked this war, but the Iranian people's courageous resistance crushed the enemy's schemes, especially their attempts to destroy Iran's nuclear facilities and create social chaos, which were completely thwarted. Pezeshkian stated Iran's military counterattacks forced Israel to pay a heavy price, with key facilities attacked, demonstrating Iran's firm defense of its territory and core interests. This public letter signals stability to the domestic audience and states policy to the outside world. Pezeshkian stated in call with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed Iran is willing to resolve issues with U.S. within global accord. Iran believes that the United States and Israel are trying to sow discord among Muslim countries, while Iran's current goal is to strive for regional unity and promote development on the basis of peace. This statement indicates that Iran does not wish to prolong the current conflict and instead hopes to use this opportunity to promote changes in the overall security landscape. On the same day, Trump also spoke out on social media. He said that both Israel and Iran contacted him almost simultaneously, and he called for peace. He also posted several photos and claims that everything Trump says is correct. Trump stated that the real winners are the world and the Middle East. His statement is full of self-affirmation, attempting to portray the U.S. as a mediator in this conflict. At present, it seems that both sides are claiming victory. According to the Israeli side, Iran's Western missile forces have been disarmed, more than 80% of its air defense systems have been destroyed, and its nuclear facilities have also been hit. On the other hand, Iran denies these claims, saying that it was actually the enemy's plan that failed and that they are the real winners of the conflict. In reality, no matter which side claims victory, post-war political propaganda inevitably carries the color of their own national stance. Iran hopes to send a signal of stability to its domestic audience, while Israel also needs to account for its losses and achievements to its own people. In this kind of public opinion competition, the truth is often packaged from multiple perspectives. However, judging from the current situation, ceasefire reached, the future remains uncertain. The deep-rooted Iran-Israel conflict remains unresolved, especially on nuclear and missile issues, where both sides are at an impasse. Iran insists on its right to peacefully use nuclear energy and maintain defensive missiles, while Israel strongly opposes this. These differences, combined with a lack of mutual trust, can easily trigger another conflict. Iran called China immediately after the war ended. On June 24th, Iranian Foreign Minister Araghchi called Wang Yi. After briefing on the situation, he expressed hope China would play a greater role in easing regional tensions. Wang Yi responded, stating China has always been a builder of peace and a promoter of stability in the Middle East. China condemned U.S. and Israel's attacks on Iran's nuclear facilities, stating it violates UN Charter and international law, potentially leading to serious consequences like nuclear leaks. China supports Iran's sovereignty and security, promoting a genuine ceasefire. On the same day, Wang Yi also had a phone call with Turkish Foreign Minister Fidan. The Turkish side expressed a similar position, stating that attacking nuclear facilities is illegal, could lead to catastrophic consequences. Turkey emphasized that peace cannot be built at the expense of another country's security. Fidan believes China's role is crucial, and Turkey is willing to continue working with China. This shows that easing the Middle East situation depends on ending the war and requires political coordination among major powers and support from multilateral dialogue. Iran's expectations are for China to support its position and for China to play a role in peace mechanisms. In short, this 12-day conflict profoundly changed the balance of power in the Middle East. The Iranian oil settled in RMB soared to 50%, Saudi Arabia raised RMB settlement to 18%, the UAE secretly purchased Russian S-500 air defense systems to replace American-made equipment, and the Red Sea security mechanism led by China and Russia attracted 10 countries. These changes silently speak to U.S. Middle East policy. Conflict temporarily ended, but deep-rooted contradictions far from resolved. Iran confronted two opponents, declared victory, but now faces post-war reconstruction and diplomatic pressure. Whether ceasefire holds remains to be seen, with diplomatic maneuvers to come. Iran's decision to inform China at ceasefire and express expectations demonstrates widespread recognition of China's diplomatic role. China's position is clear and its actions have been timely, demonstrating its role as a stabilizer. In the future, with China's involvement, how to promote a genuine ceasefire, ease tensions, and restore regional stability will remain a focal point of international attention.